promoting my project, The Regime, so I just been working heavy. I'm excited to be here though.
This your first album?
Yeah, this is my first full project. I've been putting out mixtapes and stuff before that, but this is my first full project, that's available for sale and all that, serious.
So where can they get that at? Off the rip.
3DNatee.com. You can order physical copies. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, anywhere music is sold, you can stream it, but I'd rather you go ahead and buy the album,
Support.
Of course. Yeah.
You brought physicals with you?
Yeah, of course.
All right,
yeah,
so I got to get something for the room because that little nigga over there on the computer, he ain't up on real hip hop. He won't even know.
Oh yeah, well you need to introduce him to the real then. What's up, little nigga in the corner?
Yeah, that retarded nigga over there. I know he definitely don't know. This nigga only know probably because he seen you on Sway.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
He knows, but he's into trap music. So you understand what I'm saying? So
you just like fuck it.
We got to get a couple of copies around this room. I'm gonna buy some and pass them out for these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
do that.
But how many tracks you got on the project?
I have a lot of tracks on this project, man. I have 25 officially.
Double CD?
I could have made it a double disc, but this is my first time putting out a project in 4 years. This is my first album, but I haven't put out a mixtape or any project for that matter in 4 years since 2012.
Okay.
So I just thought it was important. I had a lot of shit to say. I've lived through a lot of things in these past 4 years, and I was still making music, of course, and writing for other artists and shit. But I put this out. I had a lot of stuff to say, and I included it on this project.
Okay, I'm anxious to hear what you got on that. Yo, son, what's the first track we getting into?
Play Too Easy, man. Play Too Easy.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
I usually do an acapella on
Today, Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio, Kayslay Drama King in the building, 3DNatee in the building. What's the name of that joint again?
Know that. Too easy. It's too easy, man.
So, okay, I'm about to get in your mind right now because I got to know what's going on with you.
What's up?
When did you first feel like this was something that you wanted to be a part of as far as the hip-hop culture?
I've always rapped. Like, I always used rap as a way for me to vent. I had a lot of things going on in my household. Parents was on drugs, daddy committed suicide, and when I started writing, it wasn't anything for anyone else to hear. It was just a way for me to vent. Like, I used creating music as sort of like pages out of my diary, but I let people hear the music and they loved it. Like around my area, I grew up in the same area as the Soldier Slims, the KLCs and stuff like that. So I would be the girl around the block just walking to the store, shit, kind of rapping, to myself, and people heard me and they started to encourage me and say that I had something. So, I started to get a little bit more focused now,
So when did you really decide to take it 100% serious?
I dropped my first project, my first mixtape in I think 2006 or 7. But I've always felt, once I heard, people was really touched by the music and people really understood where I was coming from. And see, like I said, I was using it as a way to vent, but when I realized that the same shit was going on in different places and other people could connect with it, then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta take it serious. So, dropping that first project in maybe 2007, I never stopped since then.
Okay, so your first introduction to the music, who were some of your people that inspired you, like as far as hip hop or even music in general?
Well, Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite artists of all times. I'm a big Nas fan. I'm a big fan. But I'm more inspired by my environment and shit that I went through, shit that I've seen. That's my biggest inspiration and motivation at the same time. So, when I think about my inspiration, it's not so much of who I listen to, but why was I listening to them? Like, the things that was going on and the shit that I've seen, music got me out of that. And some of those artists that I named kind of took me away from that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I make music too, because I want to do that for other people.
So it's more like people you could identify with.
Absolutely.
You gravitated to. All
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Right now, who's somebody in the game now that you kind of say, okay, because I know me, it's only a few people that I kind of gravitate to because the music kind of shifted. Not hating on it, but it's just not me. But who's some of the people right now that you see that's like, okay, you know what, I could, like the youngins, that's coming up, or is it anyone that's coming up that
there's
you
not a
feel
lot,
got
but there's not a lot, especially on the mainstream, but there's a few artists that I respect and they really spit. Like I just ran into Fred the Godson in here. Me, Fred the Godson, and Ransom, Ransom is another spitter. I love Ransom. We do records together all the time. Matter of fact, we got another one that's in the can. So, you know, guys like him, Sky Zoo, Torre. I really love Sky High. I'm sorry. Sci High is one of my favorite spitters right now.
Okay,
too.
I'm not up on them yet. I gotta check them out.
Sci High from you know who I'm talking about though, right? From Good Music. Sci High the Prince.
Oh no, he been up here.
Yeah.
No. All right.
I love Sci High shit. Right. You know, just a real lyricist. You know, and some of those people that I name, you might not see them on TV a lot, but you know, these are guys that really spit, that really go in.
Who's 5 of your favorite rappers of all time?
Let's see.
Dead or alive?
Nas, Big. They are Nas, Big, Jay-Z. Me, I don't count.
No.
Okay.
That's you. No.
Let's see. I used to really be on Cassidy a lot. You know, but you know, not so much now. But
the old Cassidy.
Yeah. But like I said, I think I will put Sci High in there.
Okay.
J. Cole and like J. Cole and Kendrick maybe.
Okay, so now let's take it to the beginning of hip hop. What knowledge do you have of some of the greats from day one, like the first lyricists such as Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz and Kool Moe Dee, and you in tune with any of them? MC Sha-Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, I know these names as much as anyone else that's in hip hop know it, but I'm not that old, Kayslay. Like, and I mean, when I say no, listen, don't take it like that. But
no,
I mean,
go ahead, go.
You know,
go.
when I was listening to the Eves and the Cash Moneys and around that era, the DMXs and stuff like that. So
late 90s,
I know my
late 90s.
I know my hip hop history, but as far as coming up and what I was listening to, I'm late 90s, early 2000s. You know,
2000s. So you don't know none of them records, or none. Like you ain't. It's cool. Where you from? They probably wasn't playing them motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, I'm from straight New Orleans up and down. So you know, I don't know if you're familiar with the culture, but they don't even play a lot of some of the people that I just named, especially in the clubs. They don't even play like hip hop in the club. They play bounce music down there. You know what I'm saying? So for me to even seek out some of the names that I just named. I was fucking with hip hop heavy, you know what I'm saying? Because in New Orleans they play a lot of bounce music.
No, I've been out there to the Bayou Classic. I DJ'd, 98. New York nigga ain't know no better. And Annie Up. If the Annie Up came on in New York, somebody was getting their chain snatched, robbed. It was that record. And I threw that shit on out there. Them niggas looked at me like I had 3 heads and 4 arms.
Yeah. Well, you know.
So, you know, they fucked with Biggie. They fucked with Biggie. But then once I seen what it was like, I just slid all the New York shit to the side and I just went straight Master P and early Cash Money. I said, fuck that. I'm just gonna stay down here with it. But
it's different now, and there's a lot of lyricists in New Orleans. It's different now, but they still do, of course, because it's like a different place, man. New Orleans is like its own world. You know what I'm saying? So just the culture heavy, and we really into our own shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. 8-day Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. Look, we got you here for a second. We got some more music. What's the next track we're gonna get into?
Let's get into some. Let's see. Speaking of what I was inspired by, let's play this. The Miseducation of 3DNatee. I wrote this song and dedicated it to Lauryn Hill and what I was inspired by. I feel like I wrote this record because I feel, a lot of times we don't give people their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? And I was very inspired by her. So I met her this year for Jazz Fest. I actually opened up for her. And I went home to the studio. I have a studio in my house. Went home that same day and I wrote this record.
Let's get into that. 8-day Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. 3DNatee in the building with us.
Know that.
NO.
Yeah, I'm in here.
So, are you touring?
No, we're setting up a tour right now. Actually, we're gonna be announcing that soon. on the website 3DNatee.com. We're setting that up.
You going solo or you bringing somebody out with you?
I want to bring somebody out, and that's what we're setting up right now. We're trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What female artists are you kind of feeling these days?
I'll be honest with you, and it's kind of hard when people ask that question because it seems kind of shady if I don't say anyone. But
but you ain't got to.
Yeah, really, not really anyone.
All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
I know, but these days when you're opinionated or when you speak your mind, they say you hating, and when you say you actually like something, they say you dick riding. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you fucked or you fucked. But there's not really a female artist that I'm really feeling heavy.
Be honest with yourself.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I fuck with, and it's gonna sound kind of crazy if I'm saying it now, but me and Babs just did a record together, and there's certain people that I've worked with and I fuck with them because I know they work ethic and I know they got bars and shit. But me and her doing something, we actually shooting a video tonight too.
Okay, that's a good look. So it's somebody.
Yeah.
All right. So who's some of the people that you like to work with in the near future? Period.
I would love.
It could be an R&B artist. Don't have to be.
Yeah. I would love to do a record with Kendrick. I think that'd be dope. J. Cole, of course, and probably like Wale. Those are some artists that I fuck with now, and I think we'll make some great records together.
Okay, that's what's up. Any R&B artists or anything you like to work with?
Mary J. Blige. I would love to do a record with Mary J.
Yo, cut that fucking phone off. Hit it. Come on, man. Damn.
Yeah, but Mary J. She's one of my favorite singers. So I actually wrote a song on a project that we was pitching because I do a lot of writing too. And You Don't Know What Love Is. I wanted her to. That was actually something that I was gonna pitch to her or whatever. But I would love to work with Mary. I think she's just one of the realest.
Yeah, right joint. I think she'll get on it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she real Mary down to earth.
I never met her before. I would love to meet Mary J. Blige, but yeah, she's definitely one of my top artists that I would love to collab with. Okay.
You're married. Holla at 3D.
Yeah, please.
She out here.
Please, fuck with me. I'm in the city.
88 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. What's the next joint we want to play?
Let's do No Luck. That's number 3.
You got that, son? Drop that. 88 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. Kayslay, Drama King in the building. 3DNatee in the building.
Know that. I'm in here.
How long you been in New York?
Day. I got here Monday night. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh, so you made all your rounds.
Yeah, I've been moving around.
Next stop?
The next stop, we shooting some videos today. I sat down, tonight when I leave here, I sat down with Rob Mark, man. I got to do some like blog interviews and shit like that. We did Sway, of course. I just been moving around, man. But from here, when I leave, I'm going to Atlanta, and then after that, I'm going to LA.
Okay, you working?
Yeah, I'm putting in this work, man. And you see how I rock. That's my little cousin right there. My little cousin, 18 years old, and we just out here. I'm just moving. I don't keep a bunch of niggas around me. No stragglers around.
Me neither, yo.
Yeah, I don't ride like that.
I like places by myself, dolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that shit. Got family with you.
Yeah.
Teaching them young. Smart move. So the project again, where can they get that at?
3DNatee.com. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, Spotify, all of that. Wherever music is sold or streamed, you can get it. But, of course, go to the website and get you a physical copy. I also have a book out right now called The Philosophies of 3DNatee. So the thoughts, affirmations, and ideologies written by 3DNatee. So hit up my website. Everything Natee is there.
You have any collaborations on your project?
Yeah, I got a record with Janae Aiko, Sonia Elise. I have T. Sherelle on there, and I have a record with August Alsina.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all as far as lyricism, it's all you.
Yeah, I didn't collab with any rappers, and not like I haven't in the past, but I just thought it was important for me to, speak my mind on here. I had a lot of shit to say,
Yeah, you want people to embrace you.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that at all, yo. A lot of people do, like I'm a DJ, so I don't rap, so of course I gotta, but if you're an artist, 2, 3 collabos, 4, That's decent. You got 10 collaborations, bro.
I wrote the records on here, you know, so I just needed some singers to I don't sing, so I needed some singers to kind of come and enhance what I needed them to say. So.
All right, that's what's up. 888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. 3DNatee's in the building. If y'all want to ask any questions, call up, yo.
Know that.
You got her up here. You understand what I'm saying? Ask her now. So, if it wasn't for hip hop, what would you be doing right now?
To be honest with you, and I know this sounds like a cliche thing, but it's real. Like I would probably still be selling drugs. That's not what I would have loved to be doing, but that's kind of where I was headed at. And I thank God for the fact that I got a little smarter and I started to take my business seriously. I know that what I'm doing, like I'm saying, I'm selling these CDs for $10. Like I was selling rocks for $10. I was selling $10 rocks. So this is I'm living my dream right now. No matter what happens, I'm living my dream right now. So, you know, I'm just happy to be doing this and making money from doing something that I love, you know.
Legal.
Absolutely.
888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. Yo, what's the next record we gonna play?
We could play the record with Janae Aiko. That's No Pressure. Let's play that.
Pop that. 888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. 3DNatee in the building.
Yeah, 3DNatee.com. Make sure y'all go and get the regime right now.
So, what's the science behind your name?
Natee is a nickname that my family gave me, you know, and I figured why try to make up some shit. Just my fans, I feel like the people that listen to me and support me, you're like family anyway, so just call me what my family calls me. But the 3D stands for Third Ward Delachey. I grew up in the Third Ward. Delachey is the street that I lived on, and I put that in front of my name because that's sort of a way for me to secretly get you to shout out an area that doesn't really get a lot of light, doesn't really get a lot of shine. So there's a lot of people. I was telling you about my cousin who had never been to New York. There's a lot of people from my set, from my city, that doesn't make it out that area, you know. So even to sit here with you and your legendary status and to hear you say we got 3DNatee in the building, you shouting out a lot of people who in the area that they don't hear 3D a lot. Not coming out of the mouths of, you know, people like you, not coming out of the you know, from different places. So I'm able to travel and go different places, and they say 3DNatee is in here, and y'all shouting out that block, y'all shouting out my area. So that's what that's about.
Smart. Very smart. Unique. Okay, I ain't mad at that right there.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's 3-dimensional or some shit like that. Nah, that's the block, that's the hood, you know.
How important is it for you to represent where you're from?
It's very important because there's not a lot of people that actually do it. You know, it's very important. You know, we don't get to see ourselves as much as we should. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing this and as I'm sitting here and I'm promoting this project, I'm promoting my city as well because they need to see somebody like me. You know?
Isn't it? So you're from the New Orleans side?
I'm from New Orleans, uptown New Orleans.
All right. It's kind of rough out there. Like I know back in the days, like I know they knocked down a couple of them projects and everything out there.
And all they did was just make it scatter. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. It was kind of contained in certain areas, and you knew which areas were bad. But when they knocked down the projects, everybody everywhere. You know. So and it's still the same. It's still the same. But New Orleans is New Orleans. It's kind of different because when I go home, I feel at home. Other people think about, you know, oh, we here in New Orleans, it's kind of crazy, it's dangerous. It's home to me. It's my comfort zone, you know. So it's beautiful chaos, you know.
Shit happens everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It ain't that different, you know.
Okay. 888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. We got 3DNatee in the building. You understand? So, where you see yourself at in 5 years?
In 5 years, I would love to be regarded as one of the greatest that's ever done it, you know, but I'm setting myself up right now, you know, as a businesswoman. I have proprietorship in a company called Lasir. So it's an alcoholic brand. And it's right now it's being sold in several Walmarts, Rouse's, and a lot of different companies in the southern region. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just setting myself up for longevity when it comes to the music, but also financially. I got several different streams of income. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my focus is, making sure that my family is straight. I got 2 younger brothers that I look over, you know, so I'm just making sure that they're good. As long as that happens, then I'm good.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. You got another joint you want to play?
Yeah, let's play Still, number 2.
Radio. 888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. We got 3DNatee in the building representing that NO life. You understand? She got that hot new project out, The Regime. Make sure y'all get that. Where can they get that at again?
3DNatee.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. You getting it all.
Straight up, straight like that. 3DNatee.com. Make sure you get the project. You can stream it and all that, but make sure you go to 3DNatee.com and purchase you a physical copy. You know, make sure you support.
Fresh supporter. I just bought 10 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely. He sure did. I was about to say that, man. Thank you.
And they put 5 of them for these ignorant niggas in this room. You understand? I'm a whole 2 for me and 3 other people. You understand?
Right,
Word up.
Right. Put them on some shit.
Especially you. You know what I'm saying? and you from Memphis, nigga. So yeah, you okay? So 3. Look, you know you can't leave without spit something.
I could do some shit. Let me rap some. Look.
You want to spit some bars? You don't need no beat, right?
Nah,
You're nice
you
with
ain't
it,
gotta,
right?
you know.
Oh, she don't even need a beat. Let's go.
Look, at first nickels, now they saying I'm worth triple. My verse crippled. Any bitch that rehearsed riddles went from T tripping. The issue with Steve Rifkin at Sanaya Lathan crib. Even baby made a bid for this kid off of Delashay, moving powder like Mary Kay, toting them things, you know, after the letter J. I mean that K, dog. I was moving 8 balls, blinded by the streets, thought I would touch keys like Ray Charles. Came to my senses, Jen convinced me I could take off from spitting straight raw, possibly take off like Madoff. Huh. Who am I kidding? I'm no queen pen. I'm better with this ink pen. Fuck a bird. I'd rather be like Zuckerberg. I must emerge out this crab bucket first. The city where they clutch they purse, cause resisting only gets you a fucking hearse. I'm fucking cursed. Was broken and Humpty Dumpty. Caught a felony. If it wasn't for God, they would have sunk me. Now I'm comfy. Dining out in Prime 112, and now I owe a nigga shit. I write these lines myself. I lost a few friends. It only helped me find myself. Redesign myself. Got on the grind myself, nigga. And now I'm out the city often, blowing up like the bombs at the marathon in Boston. Straight as the perms on Mr. Alfred Sharpton. I'm business-minded bossing. Bitches, I am awesome. Caution, I went from jobless and prideless to on my way to your top 5 list. Goddess, modest, saying I deserve this. I remember I was hurting, couldn't afford to eat at churches. Louisiana purchase, selling knockoff Gucci purses. Now my business plans in demand. Dex Curtis, I murdered anything I spit on. I urinate and shit on. So rappers bow down whenever you put my shit on. Used to won't get on. Now my only focus is 40 acres to live on. By the time you put this diss on. God damn it, America's Got Talent. Who would have known his top talent was back on the block scrambling? Damn it, you're now looking at the queen. You witnessed my coronation. Now this is the regime. I'm out to get the green, pockets busting at the seams. Not to mention I've been living out my dreams. Bitches. Know that.
888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio.
3DNatee.com. Make sure you get the regime. You know, this is a quality project, well-rounded, you know, if I must say so myself, and I'm very excited. I'm very proud of it. You know, I put it out. It debuted at number 15 on the hip-hop charts, you know, so, and this is all independent, no single, no publicist, no manager, no any of that, you know, so I just been putting out this good music, and people been fucking with it, so I appreciate everybody that's purchased it so far. You know, if you like what you hear, make sure you support and get that.
888 Shade45 Street Sweeper Radio. Like I said, I can't even put you in the female category.
I just happen to be a female, you know. I'm a lyricist that just happens to have, you know, some perky titties and a vagina. But, you know, I spit. Feel that?
Yeah.
All right.
Talent to talent.
All right.
That's what's up.
How you love that?
And you look like you read some books too.
Yeah, I'm a reader.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a reader. I'm a smart girl.
Okay. You went to college?
I did, but I dropped out. You know.
Why?
To be honest with you, I'll tell you this. I can draw. I'm very, you know, I'm really an artist when it comes to that. And when I was in school, I didn't even know what I was going for. I didn't even see what I was going to do with my life because I knew that I wanted to rap, and I was focused on the wrong shit at the time too. you know. So I really dropped everything and kind of got serious with some shit that I shouldn't have got serious with, just being in the streets and stuff. And I kind of just was ripping and running and doing all of those things. But now it's strictly music.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
88 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. What you want to ride out to?
Let's do Big Dog. Shout out to Uptown. Shout out to the Inno. Let's do Big Dog number 10.
Warning, warning, warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.